So good morning. My name is Dennis Ball. I have the absolute honor and privilege of being the recruit programs coordinator here at the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy. And I'll be your master of ceremonies today for today's career recruit graduation. I'd like to welcome family and friends that could join us here on campus today. For those families and friends that could not make it in person, this event will be taped and it will be on YouTube in a couple hours? Sometime this afternoon, okay? Our PIO is Public Information Officer Jake Wark will make that happen for us, okay? So after you go out and you have dinner, a couple of libations, look up your graduation ceremony. So on behalf of State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, welcome to the commencement exercises for graduating class 301 of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy Career Recruit Firefighter Training Program. At this time, I ask you to please join us, or me, in welcoming our presiding officer for today's ceremony, Deputy State Fire Marshal Maribel Fournier, accompanied by the official party. Now, if you please join me as we welcome the chiefs of the departments of today's graduating recruits.
Start them in 15 seconds.
You guys, stand up. Thank you, guys. Now, at this time, if we could please rise for the entrance of class 301 for the posting of the national and state colors. Ladies and gentlemen, Class 301 was led in by Piper Phil Chikala of the Essex Fire Department and the Greater Boston Firefighters Pipes and Drums. Thank you, Phil. I ask you to remain standing for our national anthem. I'm going to just ask you to remain standing for one more moment for the invocation delivered by Chaplain Gary Bloom.
Uncover. Almighty and most gracious God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the commitment of so many people who have made this day possible. We thank you for the leaders, the teachers, the institution, and especially we're thankful for the recruits who are willing to serve so capably and so well. And we ask your blessing upon the family of them. We celebrate this day with our sense of commitment, courage, compassion, consistency and collaboration. And, oh Lord, we thank you for all of the blessings that you have bestowed upon all of us here this day and the communities we represent. In your name we pray. May it be in your name we live. Amen.
Please be seated. Get yourself comfortable. So to the students this class here, on behalf of State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski, as well as MFA Deputy Director Joseph Kluznik, they'd like to extend their heartfelt congratulations for your accomplishments today. We have 3 simultaneous graduations going on. Deputy State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski is presiding over the graduation in Springfield, and Deputy Kluznik is presiding over the graduation in Bridgewater. So they want to extend their congratulations to you. There are 60 recruits in the system that are graduating today. So this leadership here on this campus, as well as myself, because we have this YouTube medium, I just want to extend our congratulations to those folks off-site as well. So congratulations. So just welcome everyone. I'd just like to introduce the members of the stage party. So the Department of Fire Services is a vital public safety agency that works to keep our communities safe. We provide firefighter training, obviously, public education, fire prevention, code enforcement, licensing, fire investigation, hazardous material responses, and incident support throughout the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. One of the people entrusted and leading the Department of Fire Services is Deputy State Fire Marshal Maribel Fournier. And to Maribel, the deputy, I'm sorry. Familiarity, I'm sorry. Next to the deputy is Undersecretary of the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security, Jean Benincasa Thorpe, who's representing the Massachusetts Fire Training Council today, who is our governing body. Jean? And representing the Massachusetts Corps of Fire Chaplains, we just met Chaplain Gary Bloom of the Plymouth Fire Department. And last but not least, right, my man, retired Chief of Operations of the Cambridge Fire Department, the long-standing Recruit Assistant Program Coordinator, Mr. Jack Gelinas. And a couple of quick thank yous. So thank you to the instructors, support, and administrative staff. Every organization, as everyone knows, have staff members that are unseen, that support our mission. Their daily efforts make my job and the instructor's job absolutely seamless. They are truly the backbone of our success. And just a shout out to thanks to my administrative assistants, Christine Dansrow and Kerry Marcotte. Thank you, guys. The recruits, this agency, and the citizens of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts truly benefit from the wealth of knowledge and professionalism that the instructors and the support staff bring to this table every day. They're all fire service professionals. The staff strives to bring their best to this drill yard every single day. The standard is amateurs train until they get it right. Professionals train until we can't get it wrong. This staff absolutely believes in those words by their actions and their efforts. The recruits sit here today prepared to meet the challenges of the job because of their professionalism. Well, thank you to my staff and everybody else who makes this place work. Thank you. So at this time, it's my absolute honor to introduce Deputy State Fire Marshal Maribel Fournier for a few words. Marshal.
Good morning, recruits, chiefs, friends and family. Congratulations to Class 301. In addition, I'd also like to congratulate Class S27 at our Springfield campus and BW19 at our Bridgewater campus. It's quite extraordinary to have 60 recruits across the Commonwealth graduating today at 3 different campuses. As always, chiefs, want to thank you for attending and supporting and sending your recruits here. We couldn't do it without you, and the Mass Fire Academy appreciates your support. Just like Coordinator Ball, this program wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for the instructors who come here each and every day. A lot of them are retired, a lot of them work at their current departments, and they come here because they truly believe in the passion and what needs to be done. They are truly critical to the program and are responsible for every recruit who graduates through this program. In addition to that, the crib supports the program each and every day as well, and our administrative staff, as Coordinator Ball mentioned, Christine and Kerry, they're the ones that are ordering your water bottles and making sure you have everything you need before you start here on day one. So thank you to everyone who supports the program. I can't say enough what the instructors do for us here at MFA, not just at this campus, at our other 2 campuses. They're here on the hot days, the cold days, the rainy days, and they produce the training regardless of what the circumstances that we have. Most recently, dealing with COVID, we've been able to overcome that and still graduate classes. Please join me in a round of applause to continue to congratulate and to support the instructors who support this program. We have graduations every 5 weeks, so it's kind of hard to come up with new material, but I'll do my best. You know, I always tell the recruits, make sure not to forget your family and not make sure you thank them, not just for these 10 weeks, for your long life career in the fire service. You're serving the public safety. It's a great career to have, but with that comes a sacrifice. You're going to miss birthdays, graduations, Father's Days, Mother's Days, anniversaries, and your family's going to be home celebrating those, sometimes a lot without you. So make sure you thank them going forward. In addition to that, I can't stress enough that in 10 weeks, yes, you completed the 10-week recruit training program, but there is so much more to learn. Take advantage of those senior firefighters within your departments. Come back to the academy. We have so much more to teach you here. All the training is free. You've only skimmed your training. The day you think you've learned everything is the day you probably should retire. You learn something new every day. We encourage you to come back, get involved in tech rescue, fire prevention, hazmat. There is so much more out there that we offer that will benefit your careers. In addition to your training, I encourage you to keep up with your physical and mental health. I'm sure you're all going to be having a lot of good meals back at the firehouses, but make sure to keep up with your physical fitness. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm sure you have. Our PT instructors, some of them are probably double your age and probably outran you out there in the drill yard. So use them as an example going forward. In addition to that, it's most importantly to be sure to keep up with your mental health as well. It's not just being there present physically, you have to be there mentally as well. So be sure to keep your mental health up as well. I'll keep it brief. Enjoy this moment, and for the very last time, you'll no longer be called to recruit. Congratulations to firefighters of Class 301.
So at this time, I'd like to call up the Undersecretary Jean Benincasa Thorpe on behalf of the Massachusetts Fire Training Council to present the Richard N. Bangs Outstanding Recruit Award.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Good morning and congratulations on behalf of Governor Baker, Secretary Reedy, who would be here today if they could be, but we wanted to congratulate you and then thank you for your public safety service for us. This is a great award. I love this award. Richard N. Banks was the chairman of the Massachusetts Fire Training Council for many years. Upon his retirement, the council voted to name the Outstanding Student Award in his honor. The Career Recruit Training Curriculum is designed to train and evaluate students in basic skills of firefighting profession. This course is demanding both physically and academically, and completing it in an accomplishment worthy of recognition. In each class, there is one student selected who has excelled in the training program, and this student is named as the Outstanding Student of the class. This award is based upon the student's total academic and practical skills, testing, and evaluations. At this time, I would like to invite Chief Michael Carroll of the Stoughton Fire Department to join us on stage. You ready? So at this time, I am pleased to present the Richard N. Bangs Award to the Outstanding Student of Recruit Class 301 to firefighter Martin Parker, Jr. of the Stoughton Fire Department. Congratulations!
Family, come on up and take a couple pictures. Come on up. Great. Come on up. Take some photographs. Yeah. Deputy.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
Great
much.
job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chief. One more? Oh. What is this, huh? No. I'm nobody.
Thank you. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
60. Class valedictorian. Huh? Class smarty pants? How well are your public speaking skills? Terrible. Today? Come on up. Say a few words. Think I'm kidding? Let's go.
Can I do PT with Mark McGill instead, sir?
You can say it out loud.
What am I supposed to say?
Speak to your class.
All right.
Heartfelt.
Heartfelt? All right.
Heartfelt.
I don't know. I don't know where to start. Everyone in my class knows I had been through this before, so I have a little bit of a leg up on the call vol side of things. But coming back a second time around, initially I was just going to lay low and fly into the radar and just get through it. But once you get up here and you start doing the burns and PT, you just really start to enjoy it all over again. And I'm glad I came back. I just want to thank my family, my fiance Tori for holding the house down, my parents for pushing me to pursue my career. Thank Chief Carroll and the Stoughton Fire Department for taking a shot at a small town kid, and then most importantly, thank you to you guys. Nothing here is a one-man job. Contrary to popular belief, I can't get that 2.5 to the 4th floor from the basement by myself. I can't get people out windows by myself, and a lot of guys that I would have never meet up in Lynn, Chelsea, the North Shore that I would have never bumped into. So big thank you to you guys, because without you guys, I'm nothing too. So I think that's it. So.
Great job. There's no Lynn guys up here. What's up with that? Yeah, all right. I have a little heartfelt love for my Lynn guys. And Chelsea. All right. So at this time, I'd like to call upon Recruit Assistant Program Coordinator Jack Gelinas and Senior Instructor Paul McPhail to call the roll of today's graduates. Family and friends, please come on up and take some photographs. We good? Yes? All right, let's rock and roll.
Before we call the roll, I'd like to stop and ask all the veterans in the class to please stand up. All the veterans in the building, please stand up. And thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you. Thank you. As Mr. Ball said, it's your day, so family, friends, feel free to come right up to the front for photographs. We're going to go alphabetical by city or town. We're starting with Arlington. From Arlington Fire, Chief Kevin Kelly. And assisting in this presentation, retired Deputy Fire Chief, Cambridge Deputy Fire Chief Mark Cunningham, with Burlington firefighter Mitchell Cunningham, the father and brother of graduating firefighter Andrew Cunningham. Good. All right. Good. Thank you. And assisting in the next presentation, Arlington Fire Lieutenant Neil Duggan.
No, we don't. Once is good.
Presenting to his brother, graduating firefighter Connor Duggan. And assisting in the next presentation, Arlington Fire Captain Paul Hauser was the father of graduating firefighter Paul Hauser, Jr. And assisting in the next presentation, Arlington firefighter Devin Murray, who is the brother of graduating firefighter Damian Murray.
Good job.
Yep. And from Bellingham, Fire Captain Dan Donovan, graduating firefighter Luke Gonya. And from Chelsea, Fire Captain Dan Donovan. Excuse me, Bellingham. Okay, we are at Chelsea. Deputy Fire Chief Edward McGarry. You didn't move it.
That's okay.
Graduating firefighter Irvin Cyprian. Graduating firefighter Santos Hernandez. And graduating firefighter Moises Ventura. Thank you. And from Ipswich Fire Chief Paul Parisi. And assisting in this presentation, Ipswich Fire Lieutenant Brett Emerson, who is the father of graduating firefighter Blake Emerson. And of Lynn, Deputy Fire Chief Arthur Richard, graduating firefighter Samuel Hill. And assisting in the next presentation, Lynn Fire Lieutenant John Kane, who is the father of graduating firefighter Daniel Kane. Graduating firefighter James Memos. Graduating firefighter Lamont Milton. Graduating firefighter Nguyen Fong. And graduating firefighter Corey Wyowojek. And of Malden, Fire Chief William Sullivan. Graduating firefighter Jean Andrew Willett. Of Natick, Deputy Fire Chief Dan Dow. And assisting in this presentation, Natick firefighter Ronald Biaggi Jr., who is the father of graduating firefighter Timothy Biaggi. And assisting in the next presentation, Natick firefighter Michael Quilty, who is a friend of graduating firefighter Justin Foster. Graduating firefighter Andrew McIntosh. Graduating firefighter Skylar Sarkeesian. And from Plymouth, the Fire Chief Neil Foley. And assisting in this presentation, Plymouth Fire Captain Josh Soule, who is the brother of graduating firefighter Andrew Soule. Of Stoughton, Fire Chief Michael Carroll. And assisting in this presentation, Rehoboth firefighter Martin Parker Sr., who is the father of graduating firefighter Martin Parker Jr. And of Tewksbury, Fire Chief Joseph Kearns. Graduating firefighter Jacob Brothers. And graduating firefighter Blake Henry. And that's class 301. Congratulations.
Class 301, please stand. Come to attention. About face. About face. Say thank you to your families and friends. Thank you. All right. About face. Let's see if we can do that. About face. Wow. Wow. Nobody got hurt, but torture. All right, sit down. Jesus. All right, what do we have to do here? Oh, no, all right, so now it's time for the class spokesman of class 301, recruit 55, Jason Mamos of the Lynn Fire Department, to come up and say a few words. Jay?
Thank you, Mr. Ball. Good morning and welcome. On behalf of the class, I'd like to thank you all for being here today to celebrate the graduation of Mass Fire Academy's Class 301. I know a lot of you had to travel a great distance to be here. Some had to take the day off of work, others had to get the kids out of school, and some of you probably had to cancel your 18 holes of golf, just like my father did. But don't worry, he told me he still has a plan to play 9 holes right after this. There's a few people that we would like to thank who made this entire process possible. So on behalf of the class, I would first like to thank our chiefs. Thank you for selecting us for the greatest job in the world. We understand that it is a privilege to be here, and we are honored for this opportunity. We've trained hard, and we're ready to get to work. We promise we will not let you down. Thanks to the directors, administrators, and coordinators for all the work that you do to keep this program one of the best in the country. Thank you to the crib and support staff for all the work that you do behind the scenes to make our trainings possible. Thank you to our instructors for showing up every day ready to train, educate, and inspire us. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and life experiences with us. The effort and time you put into this program is remarkable and greatly appreciated. Most importantly, thank you to our families for your continued love and support throughout these last 10 weeks. Even when we would come home in a grumpy mood after a long day of work and sitting in traffic to eat a quick dinner and fall asleep on the couch before Final Jeopardy, you were still there for us. Thank you to our significant others for allowing us to continue the tradition of growing out these mustaches during the academy. My wife has asked me to shave mine numerous times, and I promise I will in 32 years. For those of us with kids at home, thank you to our significant others and our family members for helping take care of the little guys while we were here. We know it has not been easy, and we can't thank you enough. Now to my fellow recruits, we made it. No more sun gods. This has been a long and difficult journey, but with hard work, dedication, some ibuprofen, and a few ice packs, we persevered. We were a diverse group of recruits with ages ranging from 20 to 45. We had guys from all different backgrounds, some military, some police officers, a teacher, a couple of realtors, and a newspaper journalist. One day during our PT workout, The instructor asked one of the recruits, "What did you do before coming here?" To which he replied, "I did chest, back, bis, and tries." Not at all what the instructor meant by the question, but we all had a pretty good laugh. But if you ask that same recruit or any of the recruits of this class what they do now, they will proudly say, "I'm a firefighter." It was amazing to see our class come together and grow during this time here. The way we supported and cared for one another, we started as strangers, quickly became friends, and now we're brothers. So this is the end of our time here at the Fire Academy, but this is only the beginning of our long careers as firefighters. Just remember to never get complacent. Continue your learning and education, continue your training, continue your physical conditioning, stay motivated, and never stop improving. Good luck to you all, and most importantly, stay safe.
So this is a little off script, and the only reason I'm going to mention this is because you pulled the pin of the grenade here. All right, we're talking about mustaches. Wojciech, come here. Come here. We're going to do like a little compare and contrast. Look at this.
You tried, sir.
When did you start that?
Day one, sir.
Day one.
Day one.
Wow. All right. All right. Good.
Plaque, yeah.
Yeah, plaque. Instructors, don't you want to come up, guys?
Yeah. So at this time, I'd like to ask Damian Murray and Lamont Milton to come up and present the class plaque. Okay, just bring it up to the front.
Guys, come on up. Right here, they'll present it to you. Yeah. See, they're being very, very gingerly with this because some knucklehead dropped it this morning. And it's held together with some pin staples and glue, so. So these plaques are very, very important to us, all right? Some of you had the opportunity to walk through the hallways today. It gives the folks that did all this work to leave their mark here. Real quick story, how these plaques are important. This just came up this week. A couple of weeks ago, there was actually a couple of classes ago from Springfield, they were up here doing their gas school. And one of the recruits said, "Listen, can we find my father's plaque for me?" His father passed away of occupational cancer not too long ago. So we found his plaque. We had a nice couple of photographs with him and with the recruit and his father's plaque. Today, that recruit's youngest brother is graduating from the Springfield Fire Department. We sent the plaque to Springfield. So that plaque could be with that firefighter's two sons and his wife. So these are very, very personal piece of memorabilia to this department, all right, to our service. So thank you very much. It means a lot. Thank you. Because I was going to start talking about hair care products of these young men, but I'm not going to go there. Thank you, guys. So I'd ask you to please stand for the benediction by Chaplain Gary Bloom.
Uncover. We thank you for this day, O God. We thank you for all that this symbolizes and stands for as a ceremony. But we ask now, O Lord, for your safety upon these recruits and upon the departments they represent, upon our communities, upon our families. We give you thanks for the commitment that all have shared in this day and forevermore. Amen.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. On behalf of State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this very, very special occasion. We wish each member of Class 301 the best in their careers. I ask that you remain standing for the departure of the official party, followed by the chiefs of the department, and then Piper Chinkat, where are you, Piper? Will lead out class 301. All right, 301, come to attention. Dismissed for your duties. Congratulations.